Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights, and welcome to Charwood, where nothing happens and nothing changes. Apparently, ever. Let's go to the mayor. Hello, mayor. You are Mayor Mobley. This man's facial expressions shift constantly between determined and purpose fulfilled to vacant and confused looking.
Yes? I'm Mayor Mobley. What can I help you with?
I want to ask you some questions. I'm always willing to answer questions about our fair town. It is a fine morn for a chat, too. Mayor, it's not morning, but darkness clings to this place. Oh, you are mistaken. It's a crisp, fine morning that should ripen into a splendid midwinter's eve. That isn't right. Do you know do you even know the season? Look, there is nothing amiss here. Time just passes slowly in a small village. Just tell your tale and go. Mayor, if there is a threat, perhaps I can help? There is no threat. I don't want you making trouble out of nothing. If you disturb the Lord's Jareg, everything will end. Jareg? Who's that? Lord Carlet Jareg and his brother. What was his name? They carved a castle out of the cliffside and formed this town around it. We are protected, and that's all that matters. We have had to make certain sacrifices to listen to their stories, but we are protected. What stories? Quint! It was Quint who took the children. A party in the castle. He was going to read them stories, but that was a lie. Something happened to them. The children, the castle. That Quint, he did it. He made it all go wrong. He's the one that ruined it all. Look, I have nothing else to say. It's beyond me. If you don't mind, I really need to get back to something. I will discover what happened to your children. No! I mean, please leave us to our lot. This does not concern you. You can't bring change. Changes would end things. Well, I think we are getting to the bottom of what's going on here. I think what's happened is that something very bad. I think Quint has stopped time here in some sort of way. And by doing that, has basically meant that nobody dies, but nothing changes. And people are afraid of the change. People are afraid of... Because I imagine so much time has passed here, that if time were to continue, it would catch up. And everything here would go. Let's keep talking to him now.
Yes? I'm Mayor Mobley. What can I help you with?
I want to go over some things you said before. I'm not sure I understand. I haven't laid eyes on anyone new until this very second. Have we met? I mean, I'm certain we haven't. I've had no cause to hear stories for ages. I'm sorry. Very unlike a statesman to go on like that. What can I do for you? Why don't you remember anything? Oh, perhaps I just have a certain carefree manner. The Lord's Jareg worries, so we don't have to. Yes, that's it. That's what he said. You sound nervous. Are your lords fair? That's not for me to say. Look, I really shouldn't talk about them. Do you have any other questions? Come now, there's no harm in talking to me. I suppose, though I do not wish to make trouble. We have been safe from the stories for so long. Lord Jareg and his brother, yep, we've had this story before. Is the castle dangerous? I'll likely check it out. And then he says that again. Let's,
Yes? I'm Mayor Mobley.
This time, let's, tell me about your town. Well, on the whole, it's a fine place. The Lord's Jareg keep us safe, and we have little to worry about. Very little. I hunt a cult that prolonged the Neverwinter plague. Oh, you won't find anything like that here. The Lord's Jareg keep us safe from changes like that. From everything. Have you heard of any trouble? There is never trouble here. The Lord's Jareg keep us safe. That is all we need to know. That's all. Goodbye. Goodbye. Please visit any time. Charwood is a friendly place. But please don't change anything. I've already stolen multiple things from the town. No! Change is upon us! And then they all disappeared. So, we're gonna have to go to the castle, obviously. But how are we gonna get access to the castle? I doubt he's gonna let us in. The guard wanders around with it. Okay, he's not really... His attention's not really here either, so perhaps we might be able to trick our way in. I don't think we're going to need to trick him that much, but we can try.
I greet you.
You're a stranger to these parts, aren't you? Either way, I'd advise you do not disturb the Lords Jarag. They need their rest, you know. How long have you been posted here? Why, May Mobley hired me just the other day. Didn't he? Time seems to just stretch on. Here. I'm not from here. I was an adventurer. I come from somewhere far away. That's funny. I don't remember where. Isn't that funny? This place is keeping you from thinking straight. Thinking straight? No. Everything's perfectly clear. Normal. Forever. What? Sorry, I got carried away there. What were you saying? Well, hopefully we can free you from this, well, basically being frozen in time. But how long ago were you last seen outside Charwood? What do you know about the castle? It seems old. It's like it's been here forever. The entire town feels old. We all just go about our business. What do you know about the Jarags? There are two of them, Carlet and Quint, brothers. I've never seen Carlet, but Quint wanders around the town sometimes, asking about the children. That's funny, he never came through the gate, I'm sure of it, and I've never seen any children here at all. Isn't that funny? Where can I find the mayor? I found him in the town hall, and I didn't ever see him leave. He's probably still in there. I need to pass through the gates. Will you let me? But Mayor Mobley said... He said... What did he say again? Maybe he told me to open the gate for you. Yes, that must be what he said. That's funny. The lock seems so rusted. Isn't that funny? Mayor Mobley would want me to oil that. Yes, I'll just go get some oil. Well, hopefully we'll see you again. This place is odd. Let's go into the castle. The main floor. Hello, what monsters are... There's a riddle chest here. Oh dear. And a key. Letter by a strange hand. Written in a strange but delicate hand, this note was found alongside a key in the foyer of Castle Jarag. It appears to be a riddle of some sort. Wary must be the judge and straight his course, for his one hand is burnt by the fire of treachery, and his other chilled by the ghosts of vengeance. The true path of justice lies with the heart and head, for only with reason can he determine the truth, and only with compassion can he know its consequences. Well, we have 3 routes. One of them's probably full of monsters, one of them's probably full of fire, and one of them's probably fine. And I think it's the straight ahead route, because they sort of hinted that the other 2 routes had death in them. Is it this way? I think I got it right! And here are some various things, and they're all trapped, are they? Well, there's some gold. We'll loot that, that's for sure. And we'll loot that. There's a fountain here. Ooh. Tensor's transformation. A real... Oh, hello. Trap.
Fair enough.
Not a dangerous one. Not by any stretch. Okay, Sharwin. This is the main floor, I must say, for there are other floors that we will need to explore. And I'm not looking forward to exploring them. I'm not looking forward to exploring them at all. What's in this chest? A trap that actually paralyzed me. Well, I can't even tell you to start unlocking the chest because I'm just stood here, held by magic. But it will fade away in time. I hope, anyway. And then the paralysis lasted forever. And one of the Lords Jarag just killed me. Oh, this chest is just open. Now the fountain, I get the feeling it has some significance. We're gonna have a look at it. Oh, It just has a potion of cure critical wounds in it. Okay. Also, I think the map kind of gave away that there was nothing in these areas because of the fact that it's more narrow. Oh. A helmet. The note was found in the central passage. It congratulates you on his graceful scrawl. Straight is the path of true justice, and narrow are its eyes. Though no choice is free of consequences, you have chosen wisely and earned your due reward. Remember this lesson when it comes time to judge. Oh goody. And here is the Guardian. Well, the Avatar wasn't very good at dealing with you, was it? Hello. The spirit beyond you is bathed in a divine and peaceful light. From behind her crystal mask, however, you can feel the piercing desperation in her eyes. Something has gone very wrong here, and I think she's about to tell me what.
Greetings, Judge, and welcome to the Castle Jareg. I hope you have learned your lessons well.
Did you write the notes in those chests? Not I, my child. The notes you speak of were placed there long ago by Lathander, god of the dawn, in anticipation of your coming. Long ago did the crime take place, and so great were its consequences that Lathander himself felt unfit to stand in judgment over those accused. Now it's starting to make sense. Tell me more. It was a mortal crime, requiring a mortal as its judge. So it was that this castle and its village were placed beyond the weave of time, awaiting your arrival. Yep, that would explain it. Gods. Lathander himself has put this place beyond time so that we can judge a crime. The accused are confined in their towers beyond the north door. They are known as the brothers Jareg, Carlet in the west tower, and Quint within the east. Tell me more. You must learn from them the nature of the crime, and from them obtain their written oath. When both oaths are in your hand, I shall hear your judgment. Here now, this key shall open the north door, revealing stairs to the two towers. Show wisdom, judge, and compassion for all of us. I have some questions first, Spirit. Then ask them, and I shall answer as Lathander gives me leave. Quint's one of the accused? Didn't I see him earlier? Before the dark befell this castle, Quint Jareg was Lathander's cleric. When the Morningland steeled the towers, he allowed Quint to project an image of himself into the town below. Perhaps seeing the ghosts of the village was meant to be a special punishment for Quint, or perhaps balm to soothe a wounded soul. Lathander either loves or hates his fallen cleric. Either way, the Morning Lord knew he held too great a bias to stand in judgment over Quint's soul. What is this crime over which I stand in judgment? By Lathander's will I cannot say. In telling you of the horror, I might sway your judgment. No, you must learn from it from the brothers themselves. Will you accept any judgment? Any at all? How many judgments can there be? There is guilt, and there is innocence, and consequences for them both. What if I choose to kill the brothers Jareg? You have not the power in this place. The castle has slipped through the weaves of time. In the same moment that they die, they are reborn. Only I have the power to bring this place back to the weave, and it is a power that I cannot use until the judge provides his judgment. All right, enough questions. Very well, I shall return with the oaths. Then go into the night, dear judge, and find the dawn we have awaited for so long. But don't loot the sacred chests. I told you not to loot them. You looted them, didn't you? Yup. Oh. We're trusting you to judge this. Oh dear. We are trusting you. Well, I could have a look and see what's in these doors over here. Are there monsters? Is there death? Hello?
Sorry.
Oh. Well, there's probably... We could smash it open.
Ha!
Can we smash it open?
My weapon
Yep.
will not serve
We
here.
cannot. So, let's just head north. There are two towers. One to the east and one to the west. Let's go to the one to the west first. Carlet's Chambers. Oh, there's a lot of places here. Why do I get the feeling that this is going to be a long, long excursion into a... Oh, fire elementals. Fast and agile. The merest touch from their fiery bodies is sufficient to set you aflame.
You're in.
And a red slard. Creatures of chaos. Red slards are the weakest of their kind. Most seek escape from the cruel treatment offered by their more powerful kin. Well, fortunately, fire elementals are nothing compared to us, and also there is a... It almost looks like that red slard is wearing a giant boxing glove. Also, red slard can summon other slard of the same type. I think they can also summon lesser ones as well, but since red slard are the weakest, they can't summon any others. I imagine that's a slard's tongue. The loot. Unfortunately... Ooh. You've been afflicted with a disease. I can actually remove that once this combat's done. I think I should. Also, Crumpet is nearly dead. Crumpet has fallen. But we can deal with the incubating disease. It is gone. 4 gold, and yep, 8 gold in the slard's tongue. We should explore down this entire corridor and deal with all the monsters down it, because there will be a lot of monsters. Probably a lot of fire elementals. Probably a lot of slard. Let's have a look. Or there could be a lot of nothing. Oh look, here are some more. They aren't that tough. Oh, hello, fire method as well. Also, that fire breath is not going to hurt us at all. Oh, that's a lot of monsters, actually. That's a lot of monsters. The slard are actually moderately challenging.
Pray.
Probably want to kill the slard first. Because I don't think the fire elementals are that dangerous, and the methods, no, not that dangerous at all. Unable to reach. Well, I'm going to have to kill these first. I always imagined fire elementals in the 3.5 book, they're just shown as basically made entirely of fire, whereas these are more... They have an actual tangible body, even if it's probably made of molten metal and rock and flame. But I always imagine them just literally being living fire. If we kill the actual red slard, the summoned one will die. Or just be unsummoned. There we go, a gem. Oh, and another one! Sneaky! Sneaky. Unfortunately, you underestimated how deadly we are. Hello, you have perished, sir. You have indeed perished. There is a slard tongue, and another slard tongue, and I won't be surprised if that is another slard tongue. There are a lot of doors to either side. A lot of doors. And there, in fact, are the quarters in question. But to be honest, I think we should, Oh, you just, got hit by a trap, didn't you? Well, when we come back, folks, we shall explore all of these side passageways and see what is there. And from there, we shall then talk to Charlotte Jarreg and see exactly what's happened and what our judgment will be. Oh, hello. But before that, we're going to fight a combat. Because another red slard. We can, however, deal with red slard. Stop firing magic missiles. There you go. Shaman has stopped you. I'm afraid you, yep. That is the end of you, sir. We've actually gained a fair amount of experience towards level 11 now. We should probably get to level 11 by the time we're out of here. There we go. Ooh, a spell that we can't use. Well, I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.